Yes. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Uyas now masekulo sine sikhuluma business industry. We are exploring. We are going beyond what we are usually. Uyas now again. We are here. You know, when on car radio we say we are here for you. Why we are here for you? We want to empower you, we want to educate you, we want to strengthen you, we want to open your mind so that you can see more opportunities in these times like this. I'm telling you, that's what we do. That's what we do best in the media. Suoane Msomi media, that's what we are doing. I'm telling you, my friend, today you're going to be blessed again. And you're gonna be empowered again. So ke namhlanje ke uyazi nawe ke sikhona kwi-app sine-app yethu ethi Suoane Msomi neke ministries bese kuzothi lapha ku Facebook ku Suoane Msomi media na ku YouTube sisho kamnandi kanjalo sithi Suoane Msomi ke yeah siyaqhubeka nje sisho kamnandi kanjalo namhlanje ke I've got another guy and who's behind everything, every media in Carnation International is behind Suoane Msomi Ministries, Perfectly Me Coaching, and he's behind everything. Today, you're gonna understand who he is and what he does, and where does he come from? Where is he heading to? I'm telling you, you're gonna be blessed. The man, so humble, the man, so passionate, the man, the son of mine, the son in the house at Mount Zion Carnation or Carnation International. I'm telling you, today you're going to understand him better, who he is. Let me welcome my IT head, Hangi. How are you, Hangi?
I'm fine,
I'm fine. Today I'm putting you on a spot here. Yeah. So, as not a person who's behind, but you are the person who's behind every media, people, everything that they say. Since you came with that change, and whatever was my passion, what my vision, what you materialize it, you put into what can you call into reality. And there we are, my man. I want you to relax. I know you don't want always to be on the spot. Yeah, you're a person behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, so I'm used to always on the backside.
On the backside. There I'm putting you on the spot. You are in the scene now.
I always enjoy seeing people here in the table. So
yes.
correcting things, but it's quite challenging, but I'm fine.
We have to. People have to know you, because I think most people, they don't know who you are. They know you are Hangi, a father of 2 angels. Yeah. Then beyond that, they don't know. But today, and they're going to know you better. And I want you to tell us, who is Hangi? Who is Roland Mosabajo or Mosabajo Hangi?
Actually, I'm Roland Hangi. Most of people knows me by my surname.
Yes.
Hangi is the most.
It's an easy way.
It's an easy way. Mosabajo. Famous.
Yeah. It's your brand.
It's my brand. Yeah. So actually, I took my father's name, become a brand.
It's like my mother's surname.
I remember my friend used to come and, Mama, can I please talk to Hangi? I said, which Hangi? I said, and then they're showing my father. And my father said, I'm Hangi. And when he come out and ask me, oh, you Hangi now?
No, you have put it, you made the name to be the brand.
Yeah, I think it's the DNA for my father. I took it from my father. He's also the same like me. I'm actually from Congo.
Okay.
Born from Kinshasa.
That's a capital city?
That's the capital city of Democratic Republic of Congo.
Okay.
So that is where my journey came, and then I went to high school, university. I think I dropped out.
Okay.
Because I wanted to do international politics.
Okay.
So
Why you were interested in international politics?
I love politics.
So, you always watch those channels. I hear the foreign people.
I love politics, so I get more interested to know. So sometimes when you see challenging, I always fun. One day I'll go and resolve those problems they are facing in the country.
Okay.
But in the journey of my journey while I'm growing up, I think after my matric,
Okay.
I do 1 year on international politics, and I think I've started seeing, when I get on university, I started seeing differently. I didn't see myself in the future as a politician.
Okay.
Because I've seen them, they're killing each other, they're full of lies.
Okay.
And then...
It's another world.
Yeah, it's another world, which
That's why they say politics is a dirty game.
Yeah.
You can die.
So I'm like, no, I didn't see myself there, and then I dropped off from school. I think I didn't even finish my first year.
Okay.
I just woke up and told my father, I'm not going to school. And my father looked at me and said, this guy.
Okay.
And I said, what are you going to do? I said, no, I'll chill and try to find myself where I would fit in.
Okay.
So I think it was on July where I sit. And then I had one of my friends, colleague, I used to visit him sometimes.
Okay.
He's a female.
Okay.
So, and his brother, he used to be he used to interest in technology.
Okay.
So we're a friend on his brother.
Mm-hmm.
So one day we sit, we say, no, Hangi, I'm opening a small internet cafe.
Cafe, okay.
Yeah, it was only 2 computers. I said, but I don't know about IT. So, no, come, I'll teach you. It was like same age like me.
Okay.
And it was just more deep on those things.
Okay.
And he opened it. I said, when you're ready, you open your store, I'll come.
Okay.
And he asked me, what are you doing currently? I said, no, I'm doing nothing.
Okay.
And I drop out from school. I'm trying to
figure out who you really are.
Who really are, who I'm going to be.
Okay.
And I said, okay, it's a good idea, so you can come in my store and start assisting me, and I'll teach you.
Okay.
And we started with him. Every day I would go and come back.
Okay.
Free service.
Okay.
Nothing. And then I was learning, and
you become interested.
I became interested. I think it was on 2004.
Okay.
After my matric.
Okay.
And it's become more. I start feeling it. I said, this thing it's more real.
Okay.
Even though on that time it was not technology. It was not much developed.
Oh yes.
So, and as I came back at home, I told my dad, no, Baba, I think I found who am I now? I'm gonna be an IT guy. I said, this thing, it doesn't have, it's not trending now. Because he wanted me to become an engineer, electrical engineer. So I didn't want those engineering things. I said, I'm not gonna do this thing. I wasn't gonna be like you because he's also an engineer. Okay. So I said no. I tried to do something different from him. Okay. Just I don't know, maybe I didn't want to.
To be associated. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. I see.
So, but I could feel in the long run I will still come back to the same thing that he do. Okay. And I told him no. I wanna be I'll be an IT guy. Okay. And I say, okay, but you can do it, but I don't see myself it. But I could see that this thing in the near future is going to be something big. Yeah. And he asked me, how much your friends pays you? I say, nothing. I say, you go there every day? I say, I go there every day. Like, you always come back here around 8.
You go from the morning.
From the morning. I say, well, I drop out from school. So I'm not going to go to university. I'm still here. I'll try to figure out before I found anything. Okay. Not like I didn't have money to pay for my free school. I was just stubborn for myself. Because I didn't see what qualification can fit me of what I want to become in the future. Okay. I sacrificed myself for the past 2 years learning on that store, internet cafe. Wow. The guy trained me from fixing computer, IT repair. Okay. I remember my first installation on computer, it was Windows 1995, where we used floppy disk to put an operating system.
Okay.
So I started installing the Windows 1995.
Okay.
It was near 2004, 2005. He have trained me from computer repair, troubleshooting, error. While he finished there, he trained me how to set up a network, a local area network with small businesses. And he also trained me on designing, where I learned Photoshop, Corel Draw, those times.
PowerPoint. Oh, you didn't use PowerPoint at that time?
No, PowerPoint, it was for presentation.
Okay.
I was more on Photoshop and Corel Draw because the guy...
Corel Draw was the thing.
Yeah, the guy was very broad in information.
Okay.
And I just humbled myself to learn. And
what can you say about that? Highlight that you volunteer on somebody who's already well established or who just starting, not they must pay me every day. But to get that information, where can you get that information? Because when it works for you, it empowers you to become the person who you are today.
I think they can't pay for you. You don't have nothing. You came with zero.
Okay.
You don't have any input, any value you're going to bring to the company. Actually, you're a liability because you don't have any information. And having you on the company, it requires some expenses. They need to pay you, buy you food, give you transport. Which is, for me, the only thing the guy was giving me, it was the lunch. Okay. Because it was close to my house.
Oh, it was a walking distance?
It's a walking distance, like here to where I stay.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a walking distance.
Okay.
I used to walk, but during the day, he would feed me with lunch like non-stop.
Okay.
But I was also willing to learn, and the business, I've seen that business grow from 2 computers to 50 machines.
Wow. In how much span of time?
In the less than 2 years.
So, okay. The man was in business, eh?
Yeah, the man was, we were only two of us.
In the city or in the local area?
In that internet cafe. And in the city, it's like the entire area here, we are the only one who are providing IT services. Okay. Remember, on those times, IT services was very scarce. So we're providing that services, and I was like famous with nothing.
I like that.
2 years.
So when you volunteer and in Ngoguti, you want to get help, you want to get information because you were doing nothing. You didn't demand anything. I
didn't demand anything. I humbled myself, not like because we were coming from the poor background family, no, because I needed to find out who am I, what I want to be in life. Okay. And then when I saw that this is the way I need to be in life, I said, let me, even if it can take me my life, I will sacrifice it. But as long as I know this thing, for the next 5 years, I won't gonna volunteer anymore. I will pay for it. It's gonna be a product of my hard work. Wow. That is why the guy started paying me after 4 years. Okay. For the past 4 years, I've been working for free. Sure. But sometimes you will see him, he give you $100. Okay. But I'll make like a day we're making like, if I can give it for in the nowadays like $1,000. Okay. Wow. A day. Okay. So what I could produce myself. Okay. Because the company grow, it started giving support outside colleges and municipality. Okay. So we go to municipality providing the IT services. In high school, providing our IT services. Okay. So the business grow, we also employ other people, other friend of mine. So you employ other people while you didn't get anything? They were employing other people, but me now I still volunteer. And those people, they come learn from me. So how did you feel about it? It was painful, very painful way. I remember my mom, I'll come home like, I see your company is making a lot of money and you're not even coming with nothing, and every day you're complaining, mom this, because after 3 years, after I discover myself, I decide to go now to university in the technical college to do
Some IT.
networking and database.
Okay.
Where I start going there, and the guy allowed me to work part-time, like in the morning I go to school.
Did he support you to pay for your tuition?
He was only paying for my fee school, for my transport to go to school.
Okay.
And my daddy was the one who was paying for my university.
Okay.
So I told my dad, don't worry, I'll handle the transport money. You just pay the fee school.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad was supplying, and the guy was giving me transport money. He wasn't paying me, but pocket money, I could have it.
Okay.
But I didn't have like a fixed salary.
Okay.
And also me too, like, no, it's a learning. But the information and the skill and the experience I've gained on that time, that made me who am I today.
Okay.
Yeah, and I say I rather die today, not even having a salary today, but I know tomorrow I won't gonna do a volunteering service.
The information that you got, it's what made you to be the person who you are.
That was the fundamental information that I've got today. With this new technology, if we don't have the fundamental, you won't understand what's going on now.
Sure. Yes, we are talking to Hangi, the Roland. I'm telling you, we are going to the break and we are going to see his company and the work that he is doing. Please just watch carefully on this video. Let's go for it. Yes, umsebenzi laphana ke uHangi awenzayo. That's the work the man is doing and giving service to those people. He's going to explain to us on the last segment where he speaks about his business ubuchwepheshe, and he's going to explain to us what is that ubuchwepheshe. Now, Hangi, now you are studying in Congo and you are doing these studies about technology. Now you have found another love, another passion, something that gives you something so that you will move forward. You see yourself in the future. Now you have studied, now you are going beyond. What makes you to go beyond your country and say, no, I want to pursue international studies and want to go to another country? And also another thing, you are going to South Africa, your country, the second language, whatever language, but you are using French. And South Africa, we are using English.
Yeah.
And you don't know a word of English. Tell us about that journey.
I think my arrival here in South Africa, for me, it was a gift that my parents gave it to me. I remember before, there was a time where my mom, she was suffering of meningitis.
Okay.
So in Congo, most of the time in the hospital, the patient, you need to come with your assistant, someone to look after someone who to look after your patient.
Okay.
So in my family, there were no one who could have looked after my mom. And on those time, our sisters, they were very young.
Okay.
So I'm the one stood up, bold to be in the hospital and be there for my mom.
Okay.
With all those fear, which was on the hospital, and
Sure.
no one could stand it. I say, no, mom. I tell my dad, I'll be there, I'll stand, and no matter what, to be very strong for my mom.
Okay.
And toward the journey, and my father saw that, and he was like, this guy, I see him be for his mom, and after my mom being released from the hospital, and my mom was like very thankful of what I've done for her.
Wow.
And they asked me, what do you want to give it to you?
Okay.
And I told them, I want to go and study abroad.
Okay.
To continue.
Who asked you that?
My dad.
Okay.
I want to go and study this technology abroad because I could see here, somewhere, somehow, I'm too limited on the advanced information that is happening on this field of technology. And I say, okay, you can choose any way you want. I will support.
Okay.
I will support you financially.
Mm-hmm.
And I start trying. I remember I tried Canada and some agency. Those time they robbed us some money, lost some $1,000, and then I try again because I used to like to go and study in Canada. It's one of my dream country. But things didn't work away, and my last hope. There was a friend of mine here in South Africa. I said, can I come here? I said, no problem. And then he assists me on paperwork and things go well.
Okay.
I found myself in South Africa, and then I started a new journey.
Wow.
Of here in South Africa.
So you are a French-speaking person?
Yeah, I'm a French-speaking person. English, it was one of the difficult language. We hated to speak English.
English.
Why? It wasn't my communication language.
Okay.
We were born in French, Swahili. My mom, yes, in our home villages. I'm a Swahili speaker. Okay. And in the capital city, I speak Lingala. Actually, I know 5 languages now.
5 languages.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's Lingala and
Lingala, Swahili, English, French, now Zulu.
Say umZulu, umkhize lo. So we are calling him umkhize, umavova. And the way you have grown in speaking Zulu, sometimes I try I'm in French and it sometimes get difficult, but I'm getting there because it's one of my goals to learn French. Yeah.
So it was difficult, but it was where, when you come in the country where there's no any other way to do, you see, I need to adapt, to be agile on the situation.
Okay.
I try myself to learn English. Wherever I go, I'll be with my small pocket dictionary. I'll read. If I go to the store, I read margarine, open margarine. In French, it's mean, it's this.
Okay.
And then you copy. And another thing, it helped me, those soapy.
Okay.
When there is a soapy, there's a translate.
Subtitle. Okay.
The more I watch it and I start understanding.
You were willing to learn.
I was willing to learn, and I also went.
Now you have a challenge of learning English and learning Zulu.
Learning English and learning Zulu, which was very challenging, but since in my high school, I did linguistic.
Okay.
So it wasn't difficult. I was trying to accommodate myself. I went to English school, where 6 months for learning English before I go to university.
Okay.
So that way I get the basic of English, and from there, it was the way to go.
Tell me, most of the people when they come to South Africa, they rather go to Gauteng, Johannesburg, than KZN. How? Your friends are here or they're in?
Most of my friends are in Joburg.
So how did you land into KZN, Devon?
Hey, the journey was very...
Tell us, we want to know.
Hey, the journey it was very complicated, if I can say. I
You will say whatever, it's good. And swift between the lines.
I don't know how to say in the public, even though it was very hard.
Yeah, you don't have to say many things, just the highlight. Yeah.
I think for me, being in South Africa, being in actually I'm supposed to be in Joburg.
Okay.
With the friend is supposed to come and to meet up. Somehow, when I was still in Congo, the guy said, no, he's coming back to Congo, so he won't be able to meet me.
Okay.
And everything was already ready. I got the visa,
okay.
the tickets and everything. And I remember when my dad was taking me to airport, like, did you call your friend to come and pick you? I said, yes, I did call. He's coming, yes. And deep down I know there's no one there who I'm going to is going to meet me on the airport, to the airport. But I remember I have this faith on me. I say, God, you're the one, you supply all the need for me to be in South Africa. You also supply for me. I don't know how I'm going to land there, how it's going to meet, but I have faith on you. You're going to make a way where there's no way. This is the first day of my life I experiment the faith of God.
Yeah, sure.
My dad took me to play and he asked me again, it's like you could say something, but I was not ready to explain to him. Because if I could have
You didn't want him to panic. He would say,
come back.
Yeah.
He would say, come back, and you won't lose anything because it was a free ticket because you work on the airline.
Okay.
So I just enter inside. I like, God, be with me. I trust you, Lord. I don't know where I'll land, how it should be. You will make it. You will say you will make a way where there's no way.
Yeah.
I want to see you. I want to test you. Apply that faith to see if you really make a way.
Yeah.
And we sit on the chair, you know, when it's a tree chair, like greeting, my name is Hangi and what. And while I was greeting the colleague close to me, we're introducing ourselves. And there's two.
We're in Johannesburg.
Inside the plane.
Okay.
When we enter the plane.
Okay.
On the chair, you sit with three.
Yes, three and two.
So you have a long journey with them. You won't need to be bold alone. So you need to introduce just to be friendly because you're going to drive the long journey with them. So we started introducing each other. There were two. They were going the same way. Like, no, my name is so and so. I said, okay, my name is also Hangi. I'm like, you are Hangi's brother? I said, yes. Oh, I've studied with your brother at university. Oh, how are you? I'm okay. I know your brother. I know your auntie. I know. I started explaining my entire family.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, are you going to South Africa? I said, yes, I'm going to South Africa. Why are you going there? No, actually, I'm going to study. And do you have a place to go? I said, actually, no, I can go to with you.
Now you trust him because he knows your family.
Yeah, because he related to the story, like he knows my sister, my auntie. No, I can say, no, you know, I really know my family.
Okay.
And then, do you know, do you have any place you can, are you reaching to South Africa? I said, no, actually.
I like African brothers for life. Okay.
I said, actually, there's something, somehow, things it didn't work out, but I don't mind if I can go with you. I said, yes, you can go with us. Actually, we're going to Durban. I said, Durban.
You don't know what is Durban.
But I said,
Come on.
This is how I landed in Dube.
Wow.
So from there, it was another journey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us, okay, you meet this lady, and we'll just cut in. You meet this lady, she becomes your wife, and you... Tell us a little bit about that. Yeah.
On the journey, I landed in South Africa. I went to university where I was studying IT, and then during my work, I met a lady, my ex-wife, Dudu. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, things it didn't work out, and we divorced. Yeah. Yeah.
But you've got two girls. Beautiful.
I don't regret of
those are your angels.
Yeah, those are my angels, my lovely daughter, and I enjoy spending time with them. And I've become like their mother, even though things it didn't work out. I didn't want to destroy my kids on what the parent, they made a mistake.
Okay.
And even though sometimes the divorce is not good, but I refuse to bind myself on the past, and
Okay.
I also refuse to become the person people betray on me, like I'm an abusing man,
Okay.
and all those things. I'll let people talk about bad thing about me, but the truth will set me free.
Yes,
Sometimes
that's
it's hard, the truth to you want to defend yourself to people. You want to show that I'm not that person.
Okay.
I decided to be silent,
Okay.
and then build myself, and then along the way the truth revealed what was the problem, and then I keep quiet and the journey continued. And another things I also learned on my journey during my divorce time, I learned a lot from you, Baba, where we had a lot of session of counseling and showing me that you need to, even though you divorce, you need to give love, you need to show love. Because when you show somebody love, even though you're trying to destroy your life, but when it's come to you, Father, there's a love. It's hard to break your heart. It's hard to destroy you, because he come with anger, but you come with that
love and understanding.
So he doesn't know where you stand and how he can break you. And from there, even the relationship, you always preach about, if you divorce with someone, you doesn't need to be an enemy. Because there's a journey and there's a children that is involved. You don't make an enemy. Somewhere, somehow, you'll always meet. So how can you meet that person, an enemy for entire life?
Because you've got children.
You've got
also,
children that is involved. And
Yeah.
I showed her that you can't destroy me.
Yeah.
Because even though you're trying to destroy, I'll keep on showing you love, because I've decided to give love, not to return.
Yeah, so you are co-parenting with children, and sometimes they visit her, and because they stay with you.
Yeah, we're cooperating, and by grace of God, I won the custody. I'm the one who's staying with the kids, but I'm trying to cooperate whenever she needs them, and I say you can come and take them, and I also.
You are the man.
Yeah,
You are the man. I've
Yeah.
seen how you take care of your baby girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they are your life.
Yeah.
They are your heaven.
Those are my angels.
Big ups to that. Yeah. Big ups to that. No. Now you come to my church. You were from Bishop's Church.
Yeah. Oh, I remember I was fellowship before it's Christ Life Ministry. Somewhere something happened, and we moved to your church. But I believe on relationship. I don't believe on destroying relationship, even though there's things it didn't work away. But I always try my best to keep the relationship, because you never know what the future will hold.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the principle I have. Even though there's the challenges, I always believe on keeping the good relationship and try my best to avoid something gonna break our relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. So I came to Mount Zion, and I found Mount Zion, and where they had everything actually. You had your own company on the side beside the Mount Zion, the Suoane Msomi Media, where I was coming out from UNISA, where I was in the time where I still have to find myself a job and all those stuff. And I came to you, I say, but let me help you to this.
Okay, before you enter there, you were studying in UNISA?
Yeah.
And also you were working?
Yeah, I was studying at UNISA, and then I've seen there was a need on my IT department. Because when we studied, there was sometimes you go to university, and on the IT lab, and there was people they were not giving that services supposed to be given to the students. And you seeing some of the challenges it was there. I say, I can provide these services.
Okay.
I can supply good services to the community. And then
you are creating a job for yourself.
Yeah, creating a job for myself. And then I try to find myself, I inquire myself, what are the requirements for me to become one of the employees to UNISA?
Okay.
As friends with the relation we have, you go to the website, you fill the form and submit all the documents, you submit your qualification, you submit. And one of the day I was called for an interview, and then that day I say it's today or forever.
Okay.
And then the interview, and then I was called for an interview, and it was succeeding.
Wow.
And then I become an employee with UNISA, start providing services at UNISA. I start assisting the community of KwaZulu-Natal of my IT information technology, and then I also impacted the university.
Yeah.
I remember I was even called, because I had been there for 3 years, I remember there was a time whereby UNISA, the new building of the UNISA, it was 2013 or 2014, they were planning to buy that place and then rebuild it.
Okay.
So the director, they had a problem. They didn't know the skeleton of project management.
Okay.
So my manager said, no, I had a guy who's in my department. He's a foreign guy, but he's very brilliant.
Okay.
He can give us a brief of how to start the project management and put all the tools in place.
Okay.
And then the director said, please, can you set up the meeting? We need to see the guy.
Okay.
And he organized the meeting. Okay, Hangi, they need you to present the project management. There's a new building that UNIS is going to build.
Okay.
Now, they want you to give them a brief summary how project management work, and they need to understand the inside of project management. I said, no problem. And I went home, I prepared myself. Monday I went, and it was my first time directors sitting there.
You're meeting the top people.
The top people are meeting the KZN. There was another director from Pretoria. He was also there.
Okay.
And I was a little teeny guy, and I'm the one in the present. And they're like, this is the guy.
Why they're asking this is the guy?
Because I was too small and
Tiny.
I remember Dr. Tombela, the vice principal of the UNISA Dube. Like, you're so tiny, I was expecting a tall guy. And okay, what? Until I start explaining, and like, we didn't believe that this thing can come out from you.
Wow.
And from there, they started a step forward, and now there's a new building with UNISA. So when I look at the building, I say I was doing the starting point of this project.
Wow, you're so proud of
I was always proud of myself for participating, giving my input, information of that project. And from there, 3 years down the line, there was a new change regulation with UNISA labor law, where they need South Africans first. So
more percentage of South African.
Most percentage of South Africa.
Okay.
So even though it was hard to live there, but I have to live. So I don't blame them, because those are the way you need to promote your own citizens to have jobs.
Okay.
So I have to leave the company, but the exposure that I've gained there of big data center that has been exposed to university, big IT infrastructure, where I've been exposed, I've gained more knowledge and solving problems of masses of networking and ITs and student assist, supporting students, and it bring my IT skill in another level where I couldn't scale to today. I'm not even afraid to provide a service, a big IT infrastructure.
Okay.
That is where I've met a lot of IT guys, gurus from Pretoria, where I'm no longer afraid to provide IT support on the industry. And then there, I get a backward where there was no job, sitting at home. But the good thing, even though there was no job, but I already built a brand of Hangi. Who's Hangi? The IT guys. You sit at home, you get a phone call from a person who knows you and refer you to another company. No, there's this problem. You keep on supplying services on different company individually with no job. But I survive with it until now. I create my own database.
Hey, there is a lot, Hangi, that you have, but I have to track you, and so we will run so that you can give us all this information. Now, I stopped you. You were explaining when you come to Mount Zion, you were still explaining that I have my company and the church, and media and all this. Tell us.
When I get to Mount Zion, I found that you got all the equipment, everything.
I was a hustler and a pusher. I'm still am now.
I'll sit in church and watch and observe, like, this man got everything, but somehow there's something is missing. It doesn't. It's not adding up.
Yeah.
And then I look at it, we analyze a lot. When I get somewhere, I analyze before, instead of just showing yourself, you analyze a lot. It took me like 3 months. I was observing what you have, say, if I can add this and this and before even come to you, I already analyze, do the feasibility, how I'm going to transform these things to make it, to give value of your product. And after I finished the camp, I remember I called you. I know I was still scared of you. But I want to help you to make your company on another level. I said, no problem. And then I came, and then I think sometimes that's what I realized. In company, you don't need to have so many people. You need only one person who can bring value.
Oh, yes.
And that person sometimes, when you look at him, you see he's not the one who does the work. But he has something to change everything. That's what me. I'm not a photographer. I'm not a cameraman. But I just came to bring value for what we're having already.
Yes.
And then I change it to another dimensions. And
it went another.
It went another way. Even myself, I didn't expect to be on that level.
Yeah. So everything changed. The media and everything.
The media blow and everybody. I remember. Before looting, I was leading a team of 75 people, different departments, radio, TV, photographer, audio. Every myself was like, how am I handling all those people? You come back at home, you are exhausted because you're solving problems and you're dealing with human resources. Characters, problems,
And sometimes you're a foreigner somewhere.
And there was a barrier as a foreigner. I'm a foreigner.
I didn't say that.
No, those are the words that you receive. But the only thing sustain me, they don't have what I have.
Yes,
that was my strength.
Yeah. Sometimes I will resolve some issues and say, you see, you don't want to learn from Hangi. Hangi has so many things. So if you come close to Hangi, you will learn a lot.
Yeah.
But you are fighting. But your patience, your love for people keeps you going.
I think other thing I've also learned from you, you're patient, and I've seen you being patient with people. I say, even though I do have it, but when I'm seeing from somebody, I say, this thing is also more practical. I can also do it. So I've learned some of the things, and then I also customize it for myself, and I make it usable for me. But it was one of the hard departments.
All the time people will say, Hangi. But we kept on going.
Yeah, we kept on going, and the company went to another dimension. Today,
the website and everything.
The website, I designed the online website where they can donate online, you buy it online, everything is online. So, and after that, I also created because we have created an online store. We have created a digital radio because people today with the current technology, everything is going digital. So in the company, we also have an online radio. Even now, it's still working. People are still watching us and
listening to us.
And
also tell us, let's get into your business now. People that you have saved it. You started from Mount Zion Carnation, and also you work with other businesses. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I think after coming out from UNISA, I started to doing my own job with the brand that I've created.
Because I want people to know that you work, you are independent, you've got your company. Tell us what your company does.
I started working aside, even though I was also working at Suoane Msomi. my client aside, and in 2019 I decided to register my company legally.
Yeah.
It's called Ubuchwepheshe Bezimboni.
No, say it nicely. Say it nicely. He registered a company with a Zulu name. And say it again, please don't laugh.
My company, it's Ubuchwepheshe Bezimboni Ezine.
Yes. Which means?
The fourth industrial technology.
Okay.
Actually, I was sitting on that office. There were a lot of clients coming there and then, and you're getting big money and become a problem when you go to the bank. Like, no, you should open your own business account, because this big money, when it's coming in, we weren't gonna release it. And then I say, let me just release a company. And I sit on my office and say, if I create an English name, we're having a problem to target, because in KwaZulu-Natal, people are very stubborn.
Exactly.
So you need to be very strategic. And then I think about fourth industrial technology. And I went on Google. I typed fourth industrial technology, Google translate in Zulu. Ubuchwepheshe. My first day I didn't even read the name. I just copy, send it to the register.
Ubuchwepheshe Bezimboni Ezine.
It took me 6 months to read the word.
Okay.
And from there, I registered my company, I have a bank account, and everything was moved to Ubuchwepheshe.
Yeah.
And from there, clients started coming.
What business that you are doing with Ubuchwepheshe?
Ubuchwepheshe, I do provide IT service, mostly on IT support.
Okay.
We provide network infrastructure. We go to offices, install your network from your office. We also supply computers and servers and any network devices that you need. We supply to you. So we go to the supplier, we buy the equipment to you, and we deliver to your door or to your office. And we also develop apps, web applications. We also develop a database management system. You need database management for your company. We also develop those applications, and I also develop websites. So you need a simple website. So I'll also provide you that services. I also provide now companies. Every companies are moving into cloud. Those are the new things. So we also assist you to move your company into cloud. So if you doesn't know how can you do to move your company into cloud, this is the right person to talk to, the right company,
the right guy,
the right guy to call to. We will assist you. What are the benefits of moving your company into cloud? What are the advantages of moving your company into cloud? So we'll assess your company, look at the feasibility of your company to have, and we'll give you, those are the benefits for you moving to cloud. You're gonna save how much money. So we are here to provide you that service. And Baba, you remember since the lockdown?
I was going there to ask you about the lockdown business that you are doing.
Yeah, the lockdown with the new technology, actually, people call it the new normal. Actually, even though we're no longer on lockdown, it was a testing ground for introducing the cloud system. And this is a new way to go.
Wow, okay.
I can say nowadays, all companies are moving to the cloud. So life, it won't going to be the same anymore.
Sure.
Everything with the current system, the way technologies are moving, we're moving everything into cloud. Currently, there is a store in America, in Arizona, created by Amazon. On that store, there's no cashier.
Sure. How come? How does it function if there is no cashier?
You come at the door, there's only security at the gate. The security is just to ensure everything is running smooth. You came inside, you go and choose all your products, and then there's a screen there. You scan all your machine, all your products.
Yes.
Once you finish to scan, it give you total, you swap, and then this plastic come out, you put all your product on the plastic, and you go.
Sure.
It was been launched from Amazon on 2019.
Okay.
And then it's become very effective. Now
Okay.
they are expanding it.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people, who even cashiers, will be losing jobs.
Sure.
And most of company now, they are working from home. Working from home is because the company, they discovered that it's a new way to go. It saved them a lot of resources.
Okay.
Now, I can also give another example. Actually, now in Amazon, they're employing call centers from working from home.
Okay.
They ask you, do you have a laptop and do you have an internet? The company pay for that laptop for you. The money they will pay you, it's going to include your laptops and your internet that they will add on top of your salary.
Okay.
And then you provide their services from your home. So you don't need to...
And there are people who are employed by Amazon even in South Africa?
In South Africa. They are providing service for the entire world.
I think, Hangi, we need to do another show concerning those things. Because it's too much to handle after.
I will explain what are the new way of working, how the life is changing from this new current technology. Okay. How the transformation, the transition that is taking place actually on most of businesses. Okay. You see all businesses are changing, even banks are changing, the transitions are taking place. You will see in 2026, everything is going to be more real on clouding. Okay. Even how to work. You see, actually petrol, the raising of the petrol, is people are crying. But this is the way they want to ensure that you mustn't go to work.
So you must leave your car.
You must leave your car at home and work from home, so that you save, because you are afraid of going out because you're going to spend money. You like to propose the company, I would like to work from home. Because the company, they discover working from home, it's a new way.
Like what UNISA did, you study at home. It's like all universities are going to do
I'm
that.
studying at home, I'm writing my exam at home, everything. I don't even remember the last time I went to UNISA premises. Like, since 2019, I never been to UNISA premises.
But you are passing.
But we are passing and we're doing exam, everything we attend. And the UNISA staff, the last time they went to offices was 2019.
Sure.
From 2019 until now, UNISA is being operating from home.
Okay.
If you go to
so everything is changing. So
this is the new normal. I think if people are still waiting that we're going to our old style, they have to forget. They need to be adapted.
Even this thing, raising petrol also, it's something that is make the economy to collapse so that we will be on digital, use the cryptocurrency digital.
I think the world has been manipulating somewhere by those top people, but in the ground, us is very hard for us to understand
what is
going on in the market. But
that's what they've been doing all along.
They need some shifts, so people when there's a change, they need to create something for you to adjust on that system.
So they must destroy the old structure so that they can rebuild it. They build a new structure.
Because they need to frustrate you on petrols so that, because the company, they want to introduce working from home. But when you weren't going to like it, you working from home. Because
and also the electric cars?
Yeah. They want to frustrate you. I petrol, but when the company, you cry for petrol and the company proposes can you work from home? It's easy for you to accept because you're going to save petrol. And when you accept, and the moment they're going to release the petrol go down, you aren't going to need to go.
Because you are so used
to work from home. So those are the transitions that if you are in this industry, you understand what's going on and because you see companies are moving on the cloud.
So Hangi, that's what you are doing now?
Yes.
Your company provides all those services?
Yeah, we provide all those services.
So where do they go, people, to see more what you are doing?
Oh, they can go on my website, www.ubeit.co.
Spell that, Ubeit.
U-B-E-I-T.
Okay. What? U-B-E... U for Ubuchwepheshe.
B for Bezimboni. E for Ezine.
Ezine.
Yeah, and
Ezine.
then IT.
IT, okay.
.co.za.
UBE.
UBEIT.co.za. Or you can also contact us, email us on info, because we are much more on emails.
Okay, on your number, how did they contact?
Yeah, 0734089
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do you want to say before I let you go?
Because
I'm still gonna bring him because there is a lot of information about this ubuchwepheshe beimboni ezine.
The only thing I would encourage our young talented in South Africa, let's get into this digital world. There's more demand still coming, and there's a lot of money in technology. Mm-hmm. So we need to equip ourselves. Let's learn something, skill ourselves with something you can be independent.
Okay.
There are a lot of resources online now, free courses online. You can also get there.
That's why, Hangi, I said you need to come back. We need to do another show because people, they're not exposed to this. They don't understand it. They use the internet just to see porn. They use internet just to see something that is not going to add value to them.
You know what? Now because I get a sponsor from Amazon. Amazon give you a free bursary. But
how?
You need to be inside. You need to be on that industry to understand how things work.
Okay.
Because I get a bursary from Amazon to study artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Okay.
So I'll be doing for the past 6 months. So I only discovered this thing when I flow myself in these cloud things, and I discovered that, hey, there are free tools that you need to learn. You only need the internet.
Even Google also.
Even Google is also give free skills.
That's why I said I want you to come back to explain to all our young people, because they are running for something that will not help them. There's no use to have a degree in something that will not give bread to your table.
Those are the things I used to train my team on Carnation, where I encourage them on discover themselves, even switch them of changing their career, because I'll show them the future. This thing, it won't need it.
Yeah.
Even doctors today, they need to adapt with IT to mix their curriculum with the technology. Because some of them, if they are not cooperate, things they'll be doctors, but they are not relevant anymore. So those are the things that we need to get into it, already start adapting to the new situation now.
Wow.
Because on 2026, things are launching already on another level.
Yeah. Hangi, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. We'll be happy to bring you back and tell us more.
Okay.
Thank you, Baba. All the best. Ubuchwepheshe bezimboni ezine. UBE IT.
.co.za.
That's it. That's where you're gonna find him. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this interview had gave you more clarity and understanding about Hangi, and also the work that he does and the work that he can do for you. See you next time. That's where we are saying business industry, Car Nation, Car TV, Car Radio. We are together. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Something good has come. 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 Yenzeka inhlekelele. Yenzeka inhlekelele. has come.